All right, welcome back to the nightly sports call. We have one line open, 412-575-2600. Maybe you're the lucky person if you call right now. All right, Paul, let's get out to the lines, and we're going to go out with Al out in, where is Al? In the West End. How you doing, Al? Al. Al.
No Al.
What? What? Okay, we got some issues. Hey, Al.
Hey,
some
Rich,
phone issues. Yeah. Hey, you got me now?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool.
And before I make my Steelers point, I have to give a shout-out to James Franklin and Penn State. Got a big game Saturday. You know me about Penn State and the bandwagon, so I should give a shout-out to them.
You know, I mean, you got two. Well, you have a son at Pitt. I graduated from Pitt, you know.
I don't care, really.
Yeah, but I'm actually, what I'm saying is, what I'm getting to, my point is, you know, I'm rooting for Penn State. I want to see him get to the national championship. I think it would be good for the school. It'd be good. I'd get to go to cover it. But obviously 3 big games coming up here for Penn State. But go ahead.
But my Steelers point is, you know, all this selfish whining and moaning about who's not getting the ball, who's running. The Steelers should learn from 3 examples of how to do it. The Blackhawks in hockey, the Golden State Warriors in basketball, and I hate to give the cheaters any credit, New England cheaters, but New England. None of those 3 team players whine, moan, complain about who gets the ball, and those are the 3 most successful teams in their league. Thanks, guys.
All right. You make a good point, and it just goes back to the point we're talking about.
How much of this
balls.
stuff do you hear from the Penguins?
0.
How much stuff do you, I mean, you got...
Even when Crosby was going through that drought, you didn't hear...
But my point is you've got superstars on that team, too, and they all keep themselves happy. Do you know why? Because they want to win.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. There's not a player on the Steelers, any of these guys that have been whining and moaning and all the other stuff, and there's not one of those guys that was in a situation anywhere close to what Marc-Andre Fleury had to go through the last 2 years. And I don't know that you heard Marc-Andre Fleury complain one time.
Yeah, I mean, he was obviously upset about it, and you could tell being in the locker room.
But he was a team guy.
But he was a team guy about it.
He didn't take it out to the media. He didn't throw, you know, Rutherford and those guys under the bus. They lied to me. I want traded, this and that and everything. He didn't do that.
Yeah, he actually didn't want traded. You know, that was the thing.
The point is.
So where does that come from, Paul? I mean, where does that have to stop? Who fixes it? How do you correct that now?
I love Ramon Foster, right? I think he's a great locker room guy.
Yeah.
He's a great interview and all this other stuff. But today he was on, you know, the morning show on The Fan.
Yeah.
Talking about how, well, you know, if you play for the Patriots, well, you're going to walk on eggshells. You know, no one wants to do that. You're going to have to be walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's exactly right. Do you know why? Because Bill Belichick doesn't play games. That's the bottom line.
Traded his best linebacker last year.
His thing is, we're here to win a Super Bowl. All that other stuff, and it was funny last year. Was it who was the? Was it Amendola or one of those guys when after the Facebook Live thing came out, basically said that's how their locker room is down there. We do
it was either Amendola
down up here or Edelman.
Yeah,
one of those two guys. But my point is, I get that you want to have sort of a free-spirited locker room, and you want your guys to be who they are. But at the same time, one of the biggest problems I've seen with this Steeler team over the last 8, 9 years, 10 years, whatever, is I don't think they pay attention to detail enough. I don't think they're disciplined enough in the little things that are the difference between winning and losing. And that's why they end up losing games like they did to the Bears, to the Jacksonville. That's why they lose in the playoffs. You know what I mean? To me, you look at what Bill Belichick does. He rolls with an iron fist.
Yeah.
You know? You don't see the Patriots on social media acting like idiots.
You don't see them on social media.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see them doing that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that is, you know, necessarily how it has to be completely. But you could learn something from that team. I mean, I think they've had a little bit of success.
There's obviously something to it because you bring this up, you don't hear the whining from these other teams, and then also the fact is they lose games they shouldn't lose or play down to competition, and then they beat Kansas City. Yeah,
I mean right now, I'll tell you this. The Patriots' defense is atrocious. It's not good this year, right? They don't really have much. You know, they're without Edelman, right?
Yeah.
But if there was a playoff game Sunday right there, who are you picking?
That's a good question because I think that the Steelers can be the best team in the AFC right now. But, you know, I
know
might
who
pick,
I'm picking.
Yeah, I might have to agree with you there. You know, on that one, playoff game, Good question, though. All right, back up the phone lines. Let's go out to Mark and Ambridge. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, Richie. Hi, Paul.
Good.
Hey, I'll be brief. I'm going to give you the amazing statistic. When Le'Veon Bell gets 23 carries or more, the Steelers are 17-0. Okay? And now, one other Steeler thing. I'm a big fan of Stephen A. Smith on ESPN. Yesterday, he went after Martavis Bryant, saying, shame on you for all you've been through. The Steelers back you up, and now you become a whiner. And he's exactly right, and that's all I had to say.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. I mean, Stephen A. has done that before with Bryant. I mean, they had a feud, last year?
Screaming A, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's hard to defend Martavis Bryant.
It is.
And anything that is going on. And the most amazing thing of the whole story is they're trying to portray this thing as it was a media creation when, wasn't it Martavis Bryant's girlfriend that was on Twitter that confirmed it?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I think
but again,
that what he did last year.
This all goes back to what I'm saying, though, about the difference between the Steelers and a team like the Patriots. Go play football.
What he did last year.
Stop worrying about all this stuff. Go play football.
He should have been quiet, did his job. Didn't matter how many catches he had. Just show up and just do your best, and not open your mouth. And it seems like every time something is happening around him. All right, one more phone call before we go to break. Let's go out to Mike in North Versailles. How you doing, Mike?
Good, gentlemen. Good evening.
Thanks for calling.
I want to touch bases. I called a couple weeks ago and I spoke about Martavis Bryant, and I believe that they let the receiver they let go.
Sammy Coates.
Sammy Coates go a little too soon. I know the guy was good 2 years ago. Speaking of Bryant.
Yeah.
But let's see what he has, and I'm not sure. I know, Paul, you spoke on the Steelers' lack of discipline. That's been their problem for years, for at least 10 years, lack of discipline.
Yeah.
But I feel they let Coates go too soon. And Martavis Bryant, I mean, I don't think this stuff is just made up. I've seen 3 or 4 players speak about it. The coach spoke about it, but he didn't speak about it and deny it. They should just cut him loose, let him go. Goodbye, good riddance, see you later.
All right, thanks, Mike. I appreciate the call. I mean, he denied it yesterday. Bryant did, but I mean, of course, that's what he's going to do.
Just like Ben denied that he ever, remember the report?
Yeah, that he was asking
he
for
said today on his radio show or something,
You're getting it from an agent. They get it from an agent, or they get it from.
Here's the thing: they don't understand, okay, that most people aren't stupid. Like, these stories don't just come out of nowhere. Now, there are times when reporters have made up stories or whatever, but for the most part, these stories don't come from, you know what I'm saying? They just don't come out of nowhere.
No, and where there's smoke, there's fire. So that's what I always say in with that. So, to address the Sammy Coates, Sammy Coates was the odd guy out. They at least got something for him. He's not Martavis Bryant, but maybe Martavis Bryant does come with a little baggage and some problems right now that they have to figure out.
But he has a chance to be better.
Martavis Bryant, no question.
Sammy Coates, who I don't think is very good.
So I know this would never happen, but I'm just going to throw this out to you. Say someone offered him a first-round draft pick or a second-round draft pick for Bryant. As a Steeler, I know, but
if someone offered you a first-round draft pick,
you would take it, right?
Take it.
Yeah.
I would be a fool not to.
Exactly. Maybe next year that's a conversation, but he'd only have 1 year left.
Yeah.
But
I don't see that
I don't
happening.
see getting a first-round pick
but
for him.
If someone's going to offer you like a third-round pick, no, you should keep him.
No, yeah. So you would need to be blown away.
Right.
And if you're blown away, then you consider it. But, hey, we got to take a break. Back to take more phone calls. Maybe answer some tweets if I get some. Rich Walsh, back in a couple minutes.